And now presenting Trilogy in Rainbows. Book 1, Scions and Seasons. For untold centuries their reign had endured. They turned aside all violence and lived in near perfect peace, painting smiles on the souls of their enemies. Then 3 had been born, who were immediately branded as outcasts, even as mere cubs. The symbols they bore had no place in Tinderheart's utopia, and after they learned to walk and talk, they were quietly dumped onto the far edges of the forest of feelings. Utopia was not what it appeared to be. Then a secret bear stared down the misunderstood wizard called No Heart. She felt a secret rushing in to fill the void left by the stare. It was harrowing, especially since she was one of the few who would immediately understand it. After returning home, she wrote it down and asked Tinderheart Bear and Cheer Bear to call a meeting.
I have a dark and beautiful secret to share,
Secret Bear said. So, the secret redwood circle in the forest of feelings the Care Bears had gathered.
What is this secret you wish to tell? How may we bear it for you?
Tinderheart said majestically. The pink bear looked shyly at her feet. There was the urge to make the secret incomprehensibly cryptic, but its message was far too important.
3 prodigal sons have I, and they ride side by side. The fierce, the black, and the wicked are their names. Mighty messengers, an unknown range. One rides through the air, laughing as he dies. One with powers of evil, dark knowledge and sign. To avenge and fulfill a betrayal of trust. One spurred by all, for carnage will lust. Witness their coming, sharpen your sight. No voice of mercy, no evangels of light. Oh, your secret was so dark, Secret Bear. Are you sure you finished it?
Cheer Bear asked skeptically. However, she was one of the few who would instantly know the secret's meaning.
Yes,
Secret Bear said.
Then we must store up our happy thoughts and memories. A sharing feast tonight,
announced Tinderheart. He too was one of the few who knew the secret's meaning. Later, amidst splendor and rejoicing, Tinderheart Bear took a sip of water from his dandelion motif cup and set it down.
Cheer, my love, we must talk.
yes, dear, but what shall we say? They sure notice our gonna absence. Silly me getting tongue-tied. Go on.
I shall say, we are going to make love. Such sweet and passionate love never has been felt before, so we may ready ourselves for the secret. And then,
Tinderheart said with a wink,
we shall.
As the Care Bears knew it, making love really had little physical contact. 2 or more bears would touch apart one another's belly bands, letting their feelings, related to their natural specialties, flow and mingle till a certain level of emotion and understanding was reached. Tinderheart, though, was referring to the deeper kind which was less known by the Care Bears. Cheer smiled as Tinderheart Bear excused them from the table. They lightly skipped the forest, coming to the favorite hollow at the base of an orange tree. Tinderheart opened the door, and they stepped inside the cozy room.
She lives,
Cheerheart said immediately.
Her life is not in danger, Tinderheart answered. The secret bear must be kept silent until the ordeal is over, and at all costs she must be kept away from the fierce, the black, and the wicked. At all costs.
of course, and I'm sure you know the true secret must remain hidden. You would stand no chance if it were to be revealed.
The hearts of our empire must remain unbroken.
Yes,
Cheer Bear said, seductively leaning back against the door.
but they must not harden either. Our current methods are flawless. We must show them love.
The secret did not speak of him showing such mercy, Bear growled, moving in close to Cheer.
There's always tough love.
So what if they return to fences? We still have never lost a battle.
But we may not recover if they fall.
I expect we would have no problem raising them up again. We had no trouble riding the wild horses out of the forest.
Cheerbear laughed softly and wrapped her arms round Tenderheart's neck. He almost opened his mouth to reply, but was stopped by Cheer pulling him in closer. A wonderful heat came from their belly badgers coming into contact. A tender warmth spreading from Cheer from her belly, an intense happiness blowing up Tenderheart's spirit. Cheer gasped slightly as Tenderheart directed his warm feelings up to her chest and gently pressed her into the door. Tenderheart's breaths quickened as Cheer's euphoria expanded in him all the way to the roots of his fur. Meanwhile, far away on a windswept plain, Where else left do we have to go, Flameheart? We are banned from Carolot, and only 3 of the horses have accepted us. We've clouded over that particular rainbow bridge. Flameheart Bear looked at his black-furred companion, whose good eyes stared off into the distance as the wind ruffled his ragged black cape.
Say what you will, but we were left to die. We may have been rejected by the so virtuous citizens of Carolot, but we have each other. We are Shady, Windwhistler, and Heartthrob.
Shadowheart Bear looked over from Shady, a pink pony with a yellow chartreuse mane and tail.
He's right, Flameheart. And you're right as well. But all this time, we've made a place for ourselves, so it really makes no difference where it's done. I say we go for it.
Shady nodded her agreement, though she doubted just the 6 of them can do it. Windwhistler, a light blue Pegasus with light pink hair, spoke.
Wrong! I say it does make a difference,
she said, looking at the light green-furred Shadowheart Bear.
But I think the forest is the right place. We deserve a home, and none better than the one we started from. My rider?
Moonheart rested his paw on the handle of his sword. 1,000 times, yes. For the force of feelings we ride! Yah! Windwhistler raced away, faster and faster,